Bill Barnett of the great city of Naples. Welcome to the 28th Taste of Collier. Are you all ready to eat, drink, and be merry today?
I think what's great about it is what else pulls people together better than food? I mean, it's something that all of us can agree on, that when we want to go out and have a good time, food's always involved. It's like the staple for families to come together, or communities to come together, and that's what I love about Taste of Collier, is it really brings locals especially all together to kick off the summer right.
The restaurant's HP's on the Gulf at the Naples Beach Hotel and Golf Club. And we've been here every year since it started, I believe. So today we've got seared jerk rub shrimp and poppy seed crusted ahi tuna, and that's the item that we're putting into the contest for best entree, I think it is.
I think we offer a lot for the people that come down. I mean, it's not really an expensive item for them. You know, they can spend $20 or $30 or $40 on food tickets and go around and see 30, this year we had 36 restaurants there, and they could just have themselves. And it's a time for people to get together. Friends meet every year. You see the same people, you greet them and say hello, how are you?
And it's a fun family day too. They bring children and dogs, and everybody has a good time. And I think that, you know, they look forward to it. Families look forward to it, and the volunteers, you know, they manage to have a good time too while they're there.
In the last couple of years, the Taste down at Bayfront, which is on the water, we've also had the boat show. The Marine Association of Collier County, they do a boat show. So they bring in 30 or 40 boats that are in the water there. So people come down to see the boats too and see what's going on.
And we've had great music. And Paul Easton provides the music. And we had an outstanding band this year. And that, you know, the music and the food and the beautiful weather, I think everybody looks forward to the Taste of Collier.
Taste of Collier 2011!
We first started it, we started with the thought of thanking the locals for getting the restaurants through the season, and it was a way of saying thank you and come on out, let's relax and enjoy ourselves, the season is over.
I won this, they gave me this, and I won this.
I think the Taste also is like a down-home type event.
I really like it here. It's more quaint.
It's just strictly for the people here, tourists or local people, and it's something where they can bring their family and feel comfortable and have a good time.
When I talk to the vendors and the restaurateurs about coming in, I tell them right out, I said, look, don't think that you're going to make any money here, but we're going to have 8,000 to 10,000 people show up at our tastes, and this is a good way for you to advertise your restaurant, your products that you sell the most. Do your advertising, give away menus. It'll help bring people into your restaurants at a future date.
Favorite part about the event is just meeting new people, getting new customers. Just getting our vibe out there so everybody knows what we're about, how we do things.
Putting out the vibe. People at the restaurants in Naples are very generous with donating gift certificates for our auction.
We've got a great auction here. Hotel packages, golf packages, jewelry, and again, it's all for a great cause. So you know what? Give yourselves a round of applause for out here supporting this great event today.
You know, the restaurants, I continue to be impressed with how they just each year kind of bring more and more exciting entree items and menus. The Culinary Federation, you know, this year they're starting the Iron Chef competition in a very exciting and, you know, very formal type way, and celebrating the seafood of the Gulf. And I think that's something that they're not only trying to prepare and teach people and serve them the seafood from our Gulf, but also educate people about how we need to preserve and manage the resources that we have available to them.
And these are the secret ingredients that we're supposed to unveil right now.
Yellowtail snapper.
Oh, look at this.
Well, it's one of the longest standing Naples traditions, so that's a big part of what we do. But what makes it really different is how we run this event. When we raise the money for the local charities, we expect them to invest in our event, where they bring their volunteers, and we need about 400 of them to pull this event off every year. So they become engaged and they're invested in this event, so they care about its success as much as we do.
Well, we are Iberia Bank, and we've been involved with Taste of Collier for many, many, many years.
What type of food is Louisiana famous for? Cajun. She is a winner, folks. Cajun.
Taste of Collier's got a board of about 10 people that have been on the board for many years.
I was friends with a former board member that approached me back in those days to find out if I had any interest in becoming involved. They said, well, we have a very important role that we need, some help with, and that is, it's a cash event, and there needs to be money collected. Of course, I raised my hand and said, absolutely. And I can tell you, it was probably one of the most rewarding things I've done.
There are so many charities that we do get requests from, but that are also being sponsored by other organizations. So we try to help the ones that maybe aren't being helped by a larger group or that need our help.
St. Matthew's House has been wonderful recipient because they provide so much and they do so much for the community, and this is one way where we can help them with funds. And also I think that they have the opportunity to show that they are a viable organization. They had a booth, St. Matthew's House Catering. They had outstanding. In fact, I think they took second prize.
We've been a part of Taste of Collier for several years now. Taste of Collier has benefited our organization in operational support so that we can continue to feed the hungry and house the homeless and provide a recovery program for people who need it. So we're really grateful to be a part of this.
The funding we receive from Taste of Collier goes towards our operational budget, which allows us to keep the doors open and the lights on. But it also benefits the Red Cross because it gives us exposure in the community. It gives us a chance to talk to our fellow residents and neighbors about what the Red Cross does and how we provide in times of need for the community.
10 years ago, Ray needed volunteers, and he called up Lisa at the last minute and said, can you get some volunteers? And Lisa said, look, all my friends are cripples. We have canes, walkers, scooters. Are you sure you want us to be part of the Taste? And Ray said, sure. So that first year we had close to 100 volunteers that came, and it was such a joy for family members to see their disabled partners or children or whatever volunteering, because normally that person never gets asked to do anything. We are giving out 3 scholarships. We just gave them out last night. So some of the money that we get, we give on to other students, and these are for children whose parents have MS but have succeeded in spite of living with a parent who's disabled. So thank you, everybody.
So we've helped a lot of the charities, and that's part of our goal. And then also Florida Gulf Coast University has a hospitality school, and we've endowed the school with a $10,000 endowment to help their students with scholarships.
I guess as soon as the Taste is over, we don't have a chance to think about how much work it is till next year. But it's work that's rewarding because the end result is that the charities do benefit.
What makes it so rewarding is afterwards, and we have this special banquet, and to give them that money and know that it's going to help their programs and help our community, it's so incredibly rewarding. It's almost like we get more out of it than what we give.
It's a day where you can see old friends and have fun and relax. Enjoy the music, the food, everything.
You see people you don't see all winter long, and it just kind of gives you a good feeling like, this is going to be a really great summer. Let's get together.